Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Riley, and we are going to do something I haven't done in a while, a gun review. So for those of you that are watching, know that this channel started with doing gun reviews, and I just want to do a quick shout out. We finally have hit the 1 year anniversary of this YouTube channel. I can't believe it's already been 1 year that we've been doing this whole thing. And we're doing good. The YouTube channel is growing. I have over 100 videos out now. I think we're actually more like 110 videos now, and everything is going fairly well for the YouTube channel. So I just want to point that out. We definitely did just hit 1 year anniversary, so it's pretty awesome, guys. Anyways, it's been a while since I reviewed a gun, and I wanted to do a couple gun reviews. This is a gun that a lot of people have asked me about. They wanted me to review this, and it's a really popular pistol. So I just thought I might as well review this gun. This is not my gun. I'm just borrowing this gun for the review, and then hopefully we can throw some shooting footage into this video. Anyways, let's start off with the basics. For those of you that have never seen my channel before, I don't really go into deep details of the specifications or the technical details of the gun. So if you're wanting that, this is not the best video. I more just like give you my opinion on the gun, what I like, what I dislike, and etc. Anyways, this gun is made by a company called Diamondback. Diamondback is based out of Florida, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're out of Florida. Yeah, Florida. That's where a lot of companies are based out of, firearms companies. Anyways, this is the Diamondback DB9FS. This is a 9mm handgun. It is a large, full-size handgun. I would consider this a full-size handgun. It is definitely a budget firearm. You can have one of these for around $300, which is obviously a pretty budget-friendly, good price. We're going to go ahead and look at some of the things about it. If you've never heard of Diamondback, they make pistols, they make AR-15s. They are American-made, and they are in Florida, so they're worth checking out. So, like I said, this is the DB9FS. FS stands for full size, I think. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it stands for. Now, this one only comes with one magazine, one 15-round magazine, made in Italy. I think it's a Metgar magazine. They feel good. Metgar is really good. So, you're paying $300. Obviously, it's a budget pistol, so you only get one mag. That doesn't really matter though, because you can order another mag for like $30 online. No big deal. Let's look at the grip. So the grip on this gun, it's got a lot of cool detail. A really cool design. As you can see, there's the Diamondback logo there. And we got this. This is not like skateboard grip tape grip. It's very soft. Minimal actual grip that it gives you, and then there's some nice texturing here on the back of the handle as well. But with all this texturing on the handle, you still, when you grab it, you still don't feel like it's going to do very much. I would say this is more for looks than actual function, because if I was to have sweaty, bloody, or other, wet hands, and I was to grab this in the rain, this would not do very much. Putting skateboard grip tape or some kind of Hogue grip or something on it would be much better than this. Although it does look cool, so I'll give it that. The mag release is pretty big, easy to hit. Let's see, if I'm holding the gun like this, can I hit it? Oh, yeah, I can hit it. It's not that hard. So, it is a full-size gun, so it might be a little hard to reach your thumb around and hit the mag release, but it's definitely doable. So, that's cool. Like I said, the mag release is pretty big, pretty easy to hit. Let's talk about the slide lock. Let's rack the slide. This is empty, by the way. Whatever, empty. Sometimes I get tired of safety checking guns. Slide release. Right here. How easy is it to use? Let's see. Not hard, but not very easy. That kind of hurt my thumb, actually. But overall, it's not the biggest slide release. It's not the easiest one to hit, to drop the slide. But, you know, whatever. It's okay. It's definitely nothing to write home about. One thing that kind of blows me away on this pistol is the serrations on the slide. Now, if you know me, I love serrations on my slide. If you've ever seen my 1911 review, you know that I absolutely talk about how they have serrations on the front and the back of the slide, and I love it very much because I just love serrations. And not only do I think they look cool, but they're functional. With these serrations on the back, I can easily rack the slide. With the serrations on the front, I can easily rack the slide. Or, mostly, you know, the reason people put these serrations on the front most of the time is because they do a press check. What that is if you don't know if you have a round in the chamber, and even though there's an indicator right here, you can still slightly pull the slide back and see in the chamber if you have a round in there. That's a press check. Lots of people hate it. Lots of people love it. Who cares? I'm just telling you what it is. So cool serrations on the front, serrations on the back. For a pistol of costing only $300, that's a pretty dang awesome feature that it has. It is very easy to take this pistol apart, just like a Glock. You know, you push it forward a little bit, push the two sides back, pull the trigger, and then you can take the... It's like literally the same thing as a Glock. So, super easy to take apart and clean whenever you do that. Next thing we're going to move on to for this Diamondback DB9FS, which I'm pretty sure means full size, guys. Not 100% sure, but pretty sure. It does have a little chamber loaded indicator thing. See that little button right there? When I pull the trigger, it goes away. All that means is that the slide has been racked. Does not mean there's a bullet in the chamber, because you'll notice when I rack the slide, the button re-emerges. Pull the trigger, and it goes away. Just means the slide has been racked. That is the loaded chamber indicator at the top. You can see there's a cut in the slide, and you can see that if there's a bullet in there. Or you can do a press check. And then get hated on by everyone on the internet because you just did a press check. Anyways, check this out. There's a rail system on the DB9FS. See, it's a full-size rail system, so you can mount your flashlights, your lasers, and all your other stuff to weigh your pistol down. So you got lots of real estate there with your rail system. The sights. Let's see how the sights are. We'll put it against something black so you can actually see them. Just regular 3-dot white sights. So, you know. Now, did I miss anything? Oh yeah, the trigger. So the trigger on this guy, let's pull the trigger. Let's go very close so you can see how the trigger is. Okay, so there's a little trigger safety, like a Glock safety, Glock style safety right there. So I can't pull the trigger unless that little blade is depressed. I'm going to depress it. Now notice how much play I have here. And then once I hit that wall, not bad, huh? Right there. So that's not a whole lot of play, actually, and I like that. very predictable. I like that trigger. It's not the best, not the worst, but for a $300 budget gun, it's definitely nothing to complain about. I think I've gone over everything so far, just looking at everything else here on the gun, and I think I covered everything. Being a full-size pistol, it's going to have a fairly long barrel, so not quite sure how long this one is. I might look it up later, might not. I think it's a decent barrel length for a full-size pistol. Pretty basic takedown for this gun as well. Nothing out of the ordinary for a semi-automatic 9mm handgun. And reassembly is the same. It's very easy if you've ever taken apart a semi-auto. It's just once you do it once, you know how to do it mostly on all the guns, except a 1911. So, now let me give you my opinion on the DB9FS. This gun is good for the money. It has jammed a lot with steel ammo. If you get this gun, I'm not going to say it always is going to jam with steel ammo. I'm just going to say that it does occasionally. So what I mean is, if you go out buy tool ammo or wolf ammo or any of the cheap steel ammo, very likely it could jam in this gun because that's what we've seen happen with it. If you shoot only brass, then I highly doubt you'll have any problems with this gun. Why would you buy this gun? Maybe you can't afford a Glock. Maybe you can't afford a CZ. This is a good gun to, try. It reminds me of like a lot of different guns. Like you cannot tell me this doesn't look like a Glock from the top. And, definitely has lots of inspiration from different guns. That's definitely obvious to me. For $300, you're getting a pretty solid full-size handgun with a 15-round magazine, a nicely serrated slide, and, just a full-size handgun. What other guns would I consider in this instead of buying this? Now, the Ruger Security 9 is about the same price. And I think you get 2 magazines with that. Not totally sure, but I think you do. Would I take a Ruger Security 9 over this? Yes. If this was significantly cheaper than a Ruger Security 9, I would go with this. But if they're the same price, I would go with the Ruger any day. Not saying this is a bad pistol, but the Ruger Security 9 shoots all kinds of ammo. This seems not to be so good with steel ammo. But if you still want to try the gun anyways, give it a try, or if you get a really good deal on it and you only shoot brass, then go ahead and try this gun out. What else? Is there any other competition with this gun? I would say, yeah, there's a lot of other $300 guns that you can get, in this price range. But I like this gun. I'm not going to lie. I do like it. But it's kind of like I'm at a standstill on whether or not I would buy it myself. You know what I'm saying? What is this gun good for? First gun. If this is your first gun, it would be a good first gun. Minimal recoil, lots of ammo capacity. It looks fairly good. Home defense gun, truck gun. Yes, perfect for defense. Concealed carry, not so much. It's pretty big, hard to conceal carry. So I'm not saying it's a bad gun at all. There are alternatives in the same price range, but you might find this gun at a really good deal. Matter of fact, while we're watching this, I'm going to get my phone and I am going to look this gun up and see how much it is on Bud's Gun Shop or something, so we can see if it's still around $300, because I looked this up a while ago. Okay, so budsgunshop.com says, oops, I dropped my phone. This gun is, did I see the price? Oh, it's out of stock. Dang it. Oh, it's got a 4.75, almost a 5-inch barrel. Nice. Anyways, it says I don't know if you can see it there. The DB9FS is $296. So yeah, almost $300. Now let's look up the Ruger Security 9 and see how much. Oops. Let's see how much the Ruger Security 9 is compared to the DB9FS. Wow, they're almost the same exact price, like I said. Ruger Security 9, 4-inch barrel, 15+1. This one's on sale for $300, so $4 more, basically the same amount. Let me see Bud's Gun Shop and see how much they want. Let's see, $298. Okay, yeah, so literally there's a $2 difference between the Ruger Security 9 and the DB9FS. You know, so I guess you could go try to rent either one of these guns and see which one you like better, which one feels better in your hand. Go look on forums, ask people what that have tried either one of these guns, what they think of it, and it'll come down to personal preference. These guns are very similar, but if you go and buy the DB9FS, I don't think it's a bad gun. You're not making a bad choice if you buy this gun. Maybe go ahead and try the Ruger Security 9. Maybe you'll like it more than this. Maybe you'll like this more than the Ruger Security 9. I can tell you one thing, I like these slide serrations more than the Ruger Security 9. I think those are so cool. So many people pay so much money for aftermarket slide serrations, especially on the front of their gun, but this one already has it. Now, you can not really see this. The Ruger Security 9 has serrations too, but I don't think they look as good as these ones here. Anyways, like I said, guys, do your research. So it does include 2 steel magazines. The the Ruger Security 9 includes 2 steel magazines. The DB9FS only includes 1 magazine. So there's another thing there. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it helps you if you want to buy this gun. Not a bad gun. If you can get a deal on it, it's definitely a good gun to buy. So thanks for watching my channel, and please subscribe. Bye.